Good day, everybody. Am I on? We'll see in a moment. I just walked in the door like 5 minutes ago, and I'm trying to get my socks off. Walked in the door like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I can hear me. Woo! All right. All right, so let's go. Let's figure this out. All right, so... I want to save the link as. All right, here we are. Let's see, we're going to do that. All right. Good day, everybody. No, why am I saying good day, everybody? Nope. Stop it. Stop it. No. Jeez. Just walked in the door, man. Don't blame me. Or have like cold burgers in my on my lap, and I'm gonna have to eat them during the stream because I haven't even had time to eat. Workaholic, man. Workaholic. Anyways, while people are coming in, if people are coming in, hey, we have like 4 people watching now. There's people in. So it's time for another voting stream, and I'm actually gonna announce this on. And can vote for the game I play next week. Alright, so I put that on Gaming Forever, so that way we should get some more voters in here, because more voters is better voters. I just realized that the game on the game settings is wrong. Man, I'm failing like a failure today. Let's see. So I'm going to update that real quick. So professional. We're professional here. That's why it's important to vote, so you can actually hire some actual professionals. So I'm eating a Whopper, and have you ever had that time where like the toppings just like are kind of silly? Like they literally have the lettuce, but they literally like took like one of those big chunks of lettuce. And was like, so it was like I just took a bite and there was like a big chunk of lettuce. Like basically the core of the lettuce was in the bite, and I'm like, I feel like a rabbit. Lovely. Trying to make me go vegetarian. It's the most vegetarian Whopper ever. Anyways, of Mice and Sands, right? Of Mice and Sands Revised, even. Okay, so I've updated the game that is being played, because the game being played is of Mice and Sands. We have Golden Bonnie and 2 chooks here so far. I'm going to refresh this and see if it worked. Yep. Okay, that worked. He voted from work? No, I gave you a vote. I gave you the link to the vote. So, because you were going to be at work, and I knew that. So, basically, for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. If this is your first time being in the desert of Mice and Sands, then welcome as well. Basically, I started playing of Mice and Sands a little bit ago, and it's a pretty drawn out, and it seems like it's going to be a very long game. So what I decided, instead of streaming the whole thing through and boring myself and everyone else, is that I was going to use this of Mice and Sands as a vote buffer between furry games. Whenever I complete a furry game, I come back to of Mice and Sands. Of Mice and Sand, not Sands. and we do a vote. So basically, while the stream is going, there is a link in the description below that will bring you to a Google form. On that Google form, you can vote from 1 to 5, or not at all. If you vote not at all, it counts as a 0. So 0 to 5, technically. On each game, and they're all furry, they all basically have a main theme of anthropomorphism in them. And at the end of the day, whoever has the most votes or points wins. Last time we done this, Dusty Lacey Tail won by a landslide. There are some old entries, but there are some newer ones as well. Yeah, it is a decent Whopper though. I ain't gonna complain too much. Anyway. Now I did check really quick what we were doing, but funnily enough, I said memo to myself at the end of the video because I needed a memo to myself. Basically, I was trying to make a precision tool for my workshop to see what else I can make. So I have to look and see what I need for that. I should look at my quest list. So it looks like I'm trying to get 4 gears, of which I have 3, and 8 sheet iron, of which I have 1, or is it the other way around? I can't remember. That's back in Lighthouse City. 6 days. 10 days. So this quest is basically where we are. We ended up in Drill Town. So, is there anything in Drill Town that I needed? Bread trap. Not really worth it. Definitely not worth it. Oh man, I drizzled all over myself. God damn it. How did I manage that? Piece of lettuce fell on my sweater. You damn Whopper. Now I got grease all over my hands. Need a napkin. Oh, good. They did provide a napkin. Good. Usually I don't use these things because I'm usually a pretty clean eater, but talking and eating at the same time has a tendency of making things go wrong. So anyways, we're at 574 fuel. I think the plan was, there was one quest I have that has fuel in it, I do believe. I believe it's this one. Yeah, 200 liters. And yes, I'm short of 200 liters now, so I need to start pumping out sheet iron and then heading back to Lighthouse City. I do not know where Lighthouse City is, so we're gonna look for that right now. Banktown, Artificial Oasis, Cactus Farm, Lighthouse City. So I gotta go all the way back and make sheet metal along the way. Whoppers are pretty good. I usually like have coupons in my car, and then like if I stay really late at work, I'll use one of them. So this was a buy one get one. So I just ate one of the 2. So we're gonna loop back around. Actually, I just might go directly for it. But I was also trying to make a precision tool. The precision tool was, I gotta remind myself, Precision Tool Plus. So I need I need 4 gears, 4 wire, 4 lead pipes, and 4 bolts. Additional item assembly. So that's what I was going for there, or what I wanted to go for. So, because I wanted to build other things that I can't quite remember anymore, but I think it falls under the, I think it was like a sewing machine. And then I was going to build like a fabric thing. Okay, so he's making those. So cool. Alright, then let's head I guess I prepared myself for it on the way back. So we're going to head back this way. This is going to cost... Or I can only do one at a time, I guess. Let me zoom in. This will cost 90 fuel to get there. Alright, so we're gonna head back here. Back to South Quandary. Hey, Nova! I'm doing alright. How are you? Remember to vote. The vote's in the link in the description below. You can make a decision on which ones you're gonna... Which game I'm gonna play next. There's some new arrivals. Mutant Year Zero is a new entry. Basically, it's a anthropomorphic XCOM looking game. I've played XCOM before. I remember getting a free copy of XCOM with a PC magazine in my youth called PC Accelerator. And they had like demo discs that they would attach to each magazine, and you know, my siblings and I would play those games because we really couldn't afford to buy our own. But they included like a free copy of like the original XCOM game, and I remember getting my butt whooped, and I never really got past the first invasion event, which is like 3 missions in. I've gotten better at the game. I played the recent XCOM and I did decently. I didn't die as quickly. But, you know. Delish. Big winter storm coming, it's hell. Okay, so yeah, did you guys get hit by it yet? I know it's coming this way this weekend. Finally, our first real snow. I did get my groceries, and that's sort of why I kind of was like, came in by the skin of my teeth at this particular thing. I basically, it's strange love, I don't know if you heard, I basically got in at like 8:25. Or basically 8:22, and then I had to unpack my car with the groceries, and then, so. Luckily this is a very low-key game, and I can actually speed up what we're doing here because it's not necessary to do all that. I should probably do this more often because uh-oh, it's a cat bandit. I've never seen a cat bandit before. Oh, he's got a freaking gun, man. Cat's serious. Oh, the poor kitty. Oh, he had a white flag. Alright, do we have repair stuff? Oh, he had like ammo and stuff. Gotcha, cool. Seriously? Well, you better repair the frickin' bedroom then. Ludicrous speed. 4 a.m. Rue, I'm in a grocery store. Oh, you guys are gonna get it at 4 a.m.? I know it's supposed to hit here like Saturday. It's a stick. Like, I've got to have like a stack of repair kits. Let me check my my item stuff here. Like, I'm like really hurting on repair kits, particularly out here. It's a lot more dangerous out here. Oh, AP rounds. That must be what those things were. Anti-personnel rounds. Tattering. I mean, if it's anti-personnel, he did a number on our thing. Yeah, I have no repair kits. So let me take a look. Hey, Johnson! I need to expand my window here. It's kind of small. I can barely read the chat. Okay, hold on. I don't want like recommendeds and things like that. Can I like pop out chat? There we go. Oh, cool. Here, look at this. Oh, that's fancy. I just need a second monitor now. You know what? I should make a rig. I'm on a laptop. I should probably invest in a rig. Because I don't leave the house that much, so like I might as well have like a stationary computer. And on top of that, I could work from home. No, I don't want to do that. Hey, Giuliano. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to snow. Eating your fans, looking for speed. 4 a.m. Grocery store. Yeah, there's a lot of choices, but the thing is that you're voting on points towards each game. Basically, I put in every single furry game that I have on my wish list on Steam or is on my game. Like, I either own it or like I basically want to own it. So like I have a bunch of like furry games on my Steam wish list, like 30 of them. And basically the ones I really want to play, I'll put on the list if I haven't bought it yet. If it goes on sale, then I'll buy it. If a game goes on sale, I'll buy it. But other than that, if I have no desire to play it, I don't really put it on the list if I haven't bought it yet, because there's plenty of them. Oh yeah, right. I was the thing I was gonna look at and see is if lo-fi, hi-fi, sheet iron. I have 8, and that's all I need, I think. But how much? What does a what does it cost to do a repair kit? We need bolts and we need scraps, so we're gonna do add task, screw creation. Like I need 2. Like I'm starting to realize that this is sort of RTS-like, where you know you have in a real-time strategy you have basically like your main sort of building that you build units out of, and that really helps keep things flowing. Like this game seems like you need more than one assembly bay. Right now I'm kind of bottlenecking because I have scrap, it's just I can't create like useful items fast enough to, you know, create more useful items. Heading out, Nova? Sorry, I just gotta eat for a little bit. I know, right? I wonder if Furcast is going to be able to do their show this weekend. Because I think 3 of them live in the house, so I think they should be fine. Their one little guest star person doesn't live in the house. I think I know that. But so I think they should be fine, as long as the power doesn't go out. Yeah, so if I do like a build workbench, here we go. Build this room. There we go. Hurrah, we made it. Alright, so they're going to build another workbench. I'm going to see if that'll help. Here we go. The layout for this is a mess. Anyways. This one will make bolts. That one will make sheet metal. And then when we have enough bolts, we're going to build some repair kits. Food now. Delish. Oh, the Google form is on. Nope, it's in the description below. Yep. Sorry about that. Yeah, the voting link is in the description of the video. What will we play next? There's some new games on the list, and there's some old games on the list. Help, Slumbery, I'm gonna die. Alright, so what does our items look like now? 1 bolt, 15 sheet iron. Let's change his to bolts too. Actually, I'm gonna do repair kit construction. I'm gonna turn that off. Is that on repeat? Repeat is. No, repeat is on. I want that. Alright, so what I want to do here is we're going to look at the outpost here. Quests, bread trap, glass sheet. Wow, that's a lot of money, but glass is probably hard to make. Can you dig it? Already seen it. Market. Nothing of interest. Fuel. There's no real reason to buy gas unless, like, you are empty. Like, well, actually, you could plan. Like, the further west you are, or, yeah, the further west you are, then I think the cheaper gas is. So what I should do is go back to the lighthouse place and then complete the sheet quest to get 200 liters and then basically fill her up from there. Dang it, it's drizzling again. Dang you, Whopper. Bah. Let me use the foil as a napkin. There. But I kind of do want to be fully repaired before I head out. It's going to take a bit. Repairs, baby. There we go. Now we're cooking. Just one more repair. All right. All right. So now I'm gonna add a task of... We're gonna do bolt extraction. So we're gonna like build crap tons of bolts. Turn off the repetition. Now I want a Whopper, damn it. This is not sponsored by Burger King. I'm not popular enough to have sponsors. Anyway. Let's have our map. Gonna head this way. Cactus farm. It's gonna require 60 fuel. Alright, let's head out. Onward. Da, 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 da. Why is it that, like, people... Let me hold on a second. Is there food in here? There's plenty of food in here. Like, he just needs to make it. I hate the AI sometimes. Like, he's like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I need food, I'm gonna die, help, I'm gonna die. It's like, fucking eat, you idiot. Jesus. Why are you doing this? It's a UFO. It's a crash-landed spaceship. It must have crashed ages ago. There's no signs of life. Might be able to find some in it if we send a mouse in to investigate. Send a mouse in there to see what you can find. I've got a bad feeling of this. Let's just walk away. I do have a switch, yes. That might be possible. So make the suggestion, and even if you want to say it out loud in the channel, that's fine. And if enough people write it in, then like I will count a write-in as like multiplied by 5 automatically. So, because if someone's writing it in at random, then like that's literally like, okay, I want you to play this game, and it's like a 5 out of like it's a 5 out of 5, right? So if like enough people write in the same suggestion, and you can write as many suggestions in the suggestion form as you want. So if it is a Switch game, I could do it. For sure. The other game, I remember there was 2 suggestions last time. There was, I believe it was Jack and Daxter, or maybe it was Rocket and Clank. I can't remember which one. It was one of those and ones. I think it was Rocket and Clank. And there was Sorabra. But the problem is that Sorabra is like a DS, and I mean old DS only game. And to stream a DS thing effectively is super expensive. Like I would literally have to shell out like $400 or something like that in order to... First I'd have to find my old DS, then I'd have to get a copy of that game, and then I would have to basically get equipment for it, which would be way too much. Yeah, fine. Ratchet and Clank's pretty good, but that's for the PlayStation, and I don't have one of those, so... SOL. Same with Spyro, unfortunately. That's also a PlayStation exclusive. So... No. So what do you guys want to do? Send the mouse in there, or walk away? It's a UFO. We might... Speaking of XCOM... Let's invade a saucer. All right. We got one. Check it out. Check it out going once. Check it out going twice. Send in the mouse droid. Bye, mouse. Dispatching a mouse into the spaceship. It was booby-trapped. The mouse was caught in the explosion. And of course the one that was caught in the explosion is not the dumb one. I wanted the dumb one to die. Dang it. Now I'm going to be down to 2 mice again? There we go. Okay, finally... It's finally, Okay. So we lost one, so... I'll try not to take too many risks anymore. Freaking UFO is booby-trapped. Who booby-traps a UFO? Anyways, we can speed up the thing now. It's cactus. Alright. Rumors. Origin of the cacti. Why not? Wondering why we've got so many earth cacti around here? It's for terraforming, my boy. Terraforming! This planet used to have rampant volcano activity, and the levels of carbon dioxide were off the chart. Then, right when the volcanic activity died down, BAM! Global warming. Photosynthesis serves to both bring down the CO2 levels and increase oxygen levels. And there's only one type of plant that can survive in conditions like this, right? Right. I see. I don't know, using a cactus farm in order to try and prevent global warming from becoming worse is sort of like throwing a needle into a volcano, isn't it? Need rainforests, son. Nah, man, it's what it's all about. Make decisions. I was gonna send them in anyway, so it sucks. But people die. It sucks that people die. Cactus powder and cactus sugar. So this is like basically the place you go to get cactus powder and cactus sugar. Gas here is 10 a liter. Let me make sure that my theory about that's right. So I think so $3 a liter, $5 a liter, $3 a liter, $8 a liter, $5 a liter, $5 a liter, $6 a liter, $10 a liter, $9 a liter, $12 a liter, $12 a liter, $12 a liter, 12 and 10. So yeah, so my plan of going back here and then filling up after I get my quest reward, and then basically I think this is going to be a combat, because like this is like the combat tutorial, and then this is like all combat zone, things like that. So what is a oops, no, don't want to grab you. What does a precision tool cost? Again, I can't remember. Dismantler. Oh, this is not the one I want. This is the one I want. So that one has old stuff on it. Precision tool up. Need iron pipes, gears. So I'm gonna make some iron pipes. Iron pipe. Insane gas prices. Yeah, right? And that's a liter, that's not a gallon. Whoo, yeah, that's pretty bad. Like even $3 a liter is like, that's the cheapest one. And like, that would be far more than what gas is here. But that would say like $2.50 a gallon ish. So that'd be like $1.50 a liter ish. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if my math is off. That's just off the top of my head, so that's estimations. I gotta get better at converting liters and gallons, I guess, if I'm gonna be going to Canada for anything. Anyways, yes, we were going to go on that view and then go to the next place. We're gonna go back. Add that. That's good. $1.98 here. Oh, okay, for liters. Where's that from? Golden Bonnie? Oh, $1.98 a gallon? You must live in like the Midwest or the near like where the oil stuff is. Usually like that's like southeast. Like the north has some higher prices. Yeah, I'm stuck between Furry Equinox and Furthermore because they're the same exact dang weekend. And the Furry Equinox is the local convention for me now. It's only about an hour 15 away. Oh, here we go. Battle stations. Cool, we get 2 hits on us. Oh, you're from Indiana too? Oh, cool. Mr. Strange is from that state. Well, furthermore, the only reason I'm considering that is that I've been to the convention before, but somebody's going to be showing up there that moved to the United Kingdom a while ago, and she and I were really good friends. She even copy edited some stuff for me for my little novella that I had released back in old 2015 when I still did fiction work. Yeah, I'm not from Indiana. I'm from New York. The other part of New York, though. Are we like out of stuff? Oh. Yeah, let's put that on repeat, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard, like, I haven't heard many great things about Indiana. Like, the speed limits are nice, I guess, but I've only driven through the state. I've never really stayed there for any extended period. Alright, outpost. Quests. Deliver. Ah, sweet. Oh, they want 12 iron pipes. Well, I don't know, man. Do we go for that? That's a lot of pipes. It's a lot of money, that's a lot of pipes. I'm going to try to avoid taking any more missions here. Mostly, the reason I'm going to avoid that is because like, I want to try to make it so that I don't have to go across this too much, because, like, how much fuel does it cost to get past there? 105 fuel. That's expensive. That's, like, that's a lot of fuel, right? So, like, I want to try and cut this umbilical cord right off, not to use a turn of phrase. But, like, I want to try and cut this area off and try to keep my quests over here so I'm not going down this line, like, too much. Because that's 105 gas going back and forth from there. So what I'm going to do, since gas is the cheapest here, and I think 10 per gallon, 9 per gallon. So I think what I'm going to look at this is, like, sort of, like, grouping here. So, like, in this group, in this quadrant, basically this is my gas filling station because it's 9 a gallon. I don't know what that is yet, but I'll try to keep quests around here and sort of do a rotationary thing, and we'll see what we can get. It might take, as I said, this game is pretty grindy, which is why I use it as the voting thing, which is why if you just joined, you should vote for the next week's game in the description below. It's pretty conservative. But where I live in New York is technically conservative too. Like we don't like the Buffalo is not like, it's somewhat liberal-esque. It's not like where I used to live, which was like dead center New York, which is pretty Republican. I grew up in a conservative household, but they weren't evil. Like, they're not, I don't know what I call it, evil conservative. There's evil conservative for sure, and my parents were pretty good at not being that way, which is good. They try. Unfortunately, like, you know. Anyways, let's not get into that. Let's see. What are we doing? Outpost. Tri-state area. Oh boy. I thought the tri-state area was New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. But, like, tri-state area, like, really depends on where you're talking about and who you're talking to. Who's got casinos? You got casinos in Indiana? I didn't know that. And the only casinos we have in New York are owned by natives. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy fuel. That's what I was gonna do. Fuel, fill her up, please. It's gonna cost. Yeah, see how much cheaper this is? Alright, cool. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to head out. And we're gonna head back to the island here. And now, let me look at my inventory list here. Oh, what we're gonna do is the precision tool. We want this guy's precision tool. How much does a precision tool cost? Okay, so we got enough of those. So can we build gears? Gears cost. Okay, cool. So we're gonna put this on repeat. We're gonna turn that repeat off. And now, what is the other? Crafting from hi-fi scrap. We should, yeah, we should execute that. Turn this repeat off. We should upgrade this, because this one's upgraded, this one's not upgraded. So, you know, now that I know sort of how the flow goes, if I had the option, I would have, like, changed some of this stuff around. I would have put the kitchen next to the bedroom. I would have put, like, the health thing probably more in the center. Like, I would have made these things next to each other and sort of grouped them together. Things like that. I was in New Jersey for about 6 months, and I do never want to go back. Not my gig. Drove my parents nuts, too. They're like, man, it's like, I want to make a left turn. It's like, no, Mom, you can't make a left turn. Get out of the left lane. Why? No, stay in the right lane. I want to turn left. Why am I staying in the right lane? Trust me. Trust me. Stay in the right lane. Okay. Alright, now cross the intersection. Okay. Now see that ramp looking thing? Yeah, take that. Okay. So now we're facing the other way. It's like, what the hell is that? Dad's like, that's a jug handle. So a jug handle, for those of you who don't know, is basically when a road's too busy and they don't want people turning left and obstructing traffic behind them, they'll put an off-ramp looking thing that will bring you to the other side of the intersection, the perpendicular intersection, so that you're driving straight through that way. There's also roundabouts, which I have one of those back at Syracuse. It's called Carrier Circle. I don't care for the multi-lane roundabouts. The single-lane roundabouts are awesome, though. Like, I like them as a concept. I saw one up here in Buffalo. And it's nice looking. And on top of that, it's like, it's very easy to understand, and like, you can see how it works. It's like, basically, everyone's kind of just like going around in one circle, and you're yielding, and as soon as the circle's clear, you get onto it, and then you just get off on the part that you need to. It's pretty cool. Food now, says the captain. Okay. So here's your gears. So the gears need to go to Drill Town. So I need to head back to Drill Town to pass off the gears. What I do need to do is, we need to add a task here. Wire extraction. We're gonna do that. Alright, now you, we're gonna add a task. We're gonna give you a new task. We're going to repeat timber production, and we're going to turn that repeating off, because we need more timber. Timber's good. So now we're moving, because now we got 2 of these things. Yeah, it's like, it's a lot less like, it's not, it solves the whole issue of the 4-way stop, because 4-way stops, I get the negative to it. Like, a 4-way stop is it takes up a lot less room. Like, it takes, like, as far as like how much pavement is required for a 4-way stop, it's just like you do 4 signs and things like that. Like a roundabout requires some room and some space to make a circle, which a circle takes up quite a bit of space. If you have room for one, then yeah, it's a lot better than a 4-way stop for the driver and for the pedestrians and everyone else, because it's like you just go. And you don't have to wait for like do that little like thing that you do at the 4-way stop, where it's like the good, the bad, and the ugly stop at a 4-way stop all at the same time. And they're like, which one of us is gonna go first? Speaking of which, so do they need 5 or do I need things? I think they only need 1, so let me try that. Okay, yeah, okay. Alright, cool. Find flasks, I don't have flasks. Gears. Yeah, we have that, so let's do that. Repairing the roof. Oh, dude, man, I'm making monies. Look at that. 3 quests gathered, 3 quests complete. Man, things are just so easy. Alright, see you later, Golden Bonnie. Have a good night.
Springfield has one intersection that has never had a traffic light or any sort of amazing.
I mean, I don't like doing a 2-lane roundabout gets a little messy because it's like nobody. It's like, and when you're doing a 2-lane roundabout, it's like there's a center lane that's closer to the center of the circle, but it's like who in their right mind would get into that? Because it's like unless you want to like go around in circles all day and try to merge back out, because it's like, you know, unless some idiot pulls in front of you and you need an emergency. Use it as an emergency exit lane, but... Oh, you're not leaving. Okay. I thought you were leaving. I'm being silly. Alright, so we need flasks, but I'm not gonna spend all that money on flasks. So... Well, instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move to the next area. Actually, let me wait for this guy to stop sleeping. Let's let him nap while we're stopped. Oh, yeah, because now I got 2 mice sleeping, so I'll let them sleep. Be a nice person while this person works all night on whatever they're working on. And while we're sleeping, remember that if you just joined, this'll, you know, we're gonna vote on the next furry game that we'll be playing next week in the description below. You'll vote on basically giving it a rank of 0 to 5. If you don't vote for the thing, it'll count as a 0. If you vote 5, if you really, really want to play it, we'll add up all the results at the end of the night, and whichever thing has the most points will be the game that we play next on the channel. If there's also a free write-in form, if you write in a game, that'll be 5 points automatically towards the game. You can write as many games as you want in that form. It doesn't have to be just one. You can write as many of them as you want, and there'll be 5 points towards each of those. What are you doing, dude? Is that your like station? You're like, I don't know, man. Okay. Alright, so they're all up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head down here to our next thing and go. Let's go, he says. Alright, I think I have enough for the precision tool now. Precision tool. Nope, I need one more wire. Hurry up with that wire. Alright, now we have 4 wires. Now we can build a precision tool. Execute. Turn the repeat off. Poor guy's like, I gotta put organizing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Battle stations, everybody. It's a desert bug. Rat-a-tat-a, 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 rat-a-tat-a. Seriously? Rat-a-tat-a, 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 rat-a-tat-a. You died, son. Seriously? I've got to pick up all this stuff. Oh, the Persona video for the Twitter one, yeah. That was a good one. I like good stories like that. Oh, this next week's one is going to be really interesting. I actually have an article I'm writing up for it right now. It somewhat has to do with Midwest Fur Fest, but more like logistics stuff. And so it's sort of an idea that sort of came up in conversation with other people while waiting in the reg line. So presenting that and having it like ready to go, it'll certainly be interesting, and it'll be useful well beyond furry. It's a very practical video, and I like those things. Making solutions that make people's lives better and happier is great, as opposed to dealing with interpersonal drama. But interpersonal issues is a concept, particularly when it comes to stuff like that. So, we need to create a repair kit.
We're gonna repair it. We're gonna repeat that for a bit. Okay, we're updating to our precision tool. Let's see what we're gonna be able to create out of our thing. Yep, sewing machines. Yay! I knew that's where we're going. So, we can make sewing machines. So we can make like a place to get ourselves some good rags. Burners. We can make a burner. We make a our robotic arm. I don't know what we need a robotic arm for. Vacuum tubes. A better burner allows for additional item creation. So we need to create burners in order to update this workstation to the next section. And to make burners, I need like rubber hoses and spark plugs. And spark plugs was that thing I sold at the very beginning, wasn't it? Assignment enhancer 2. But I wanted a sewing machine, but I don't know if I have a room for anything like a sewing place anymore. I'm thinking of bringing a tent. A tent! Anyways, let's go to the outpost here. This is Drill Town, right? So we had the quest. Oh, this isn't Drill Town. This is some other town. What town is this? South Quarry? It looks like drills. But I guess there's like there's actual like pumps in the background. I noticed this last time that there was like, bolts are crazy delicious. Alright, sure. We'll give you some bolts. Alright, so this guy, I want to build bolts now. Because we just like ate all of our bolts. So... yeah, I'm not gonna spoil what the solution, the big solution, the one I'm really proud of, the one I'm like, oh man, this is such a good idea. Like, there's like multiple ideas, but like one of them's like I really like it. Because there was like the whole like mailing the badge thing, and that was an idea that was, you know, said on Twitter a few times. But you know, they're like, oh well, we can't do that because you have to show your ID at the door for security reasons, etc., etc. So we have to tie an actual name to the badge we're presenting, and we need proof that the person is the person. Things like that. So I did take that into consideration when I developed the solution I had come up with. So we'll talk more about that at that time. Or I'll talk to you about that at that time, because there won't be a chat. It's not live streamed, even though it's like I may as well do it live stream, because like I do it live mostly anyway. Though sometimes I do flub, and like editing is nice, so. Can't make repair kits. Oh, I'm out of sheet iron? Well, geez, okay. Well, no. Yeah, okay. Add a task. Need more sheet iron. Alright, repeat that. Oh, no, we don't need to add more tasks. Alright, so let's go to the map. Let's head down. We're gonna head this way. Go to Drill Town. I'm proud of it. I want to make people excited for it. So it won't come out until Sunday. Then I gotta copy edit the thing for the article for Flare. I might release the article on Saturday, so people will know about it then, and then I'll do the video version on Sunday. I'm slungry. Gotta freaking go eat. Which is actually part of the song, which is me whistling. You'll never know. No, not now. Oh, it's a cat bandit. Get up there and gun him down. This guy's vicious. Oh, it's ammo and guns and bullets. So I gotta remember that cat bandits seem to be in this area, and these, though, they're pretty devastating. They've got a pretty good attack. How am I doing on food and things like that? Because I have no repair kits, and so next stop I'm going to have to focus on getting more of those. Ooh, I am running low on water. Synthesized cheese is doing okay. Synthesized milk. Like, water is something I definitely need. Like, I should pop it up to about, if I hit 25, then I should, like, buy, like, 50 of them. Or as much as I can. Gotta stop for eating. Ride, bully, ride. All right. Quests. Deliver. Hey. Stinking water. I don't have any of that. I get water for it, and I do need water. So let me... So I think the problem was I built too tall. I guess would be a turn of phrase for it. Like, I built too many, like, high-end things. Like, I should have been focusing on, like, just updating my low-end stuff and just, like, kind of opening up the ability for me to build things and with my workshops instead of, like, I mean, the cooking station's nice. But, like, this thing, I probably don't... I mean, I can make glass, I suppose. Smelting iron ore, irrigation, better burner, melts items with more powerful flames, glass production. Okay, so that builds like 4 glass. So what are my quests here? I can do that. There's a coil of 12, beaker of 10. That's a lot of beakers. We'll keep on the iron pipe thing. We do need to repair things, so let me see how we are in the repair kits. We'll do it that way. Let's have this thing building glass. Because I mean, we need glass, and why not? So this will give the third guy something to do when he's bored. I do have enough for the quest yet. Nope, need one more. Alright, I think we have enough for the quest. No, we don't. Guy's sleeping. Sleeping on a job. Stop sleeping on a job. Alright, we only have one more. So remember to vote in the description below for the next furry game at 11:30, well, not 11:30, maybe 11 o'clock, maybe 10:30, who knows. We will announce the next game that we will play. I want to give you the stinking water, but these guys just will not build. Alright, we don't need to build any more repair kits, thank you. Or we have enough. We have a pipe. Alright, quests. Alright, so any quests that we have now? Any quests on the quest list? None, okay. Any good quests here that'll give me... That'll give me a lot of money. That'll give me a crap ton of money. And I could probably do it. Why not? Worst that I can do is fail, right? So let's make like 10 beakers, I suppose. Can I make beakers out of this? So you need 4 glass and 20, so yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna turn the repeat off on that. I'm gonna wait for him to stop sleeping. Alright, so what am I doing for these? Any upgrades here? Constructor up. Need sheets and iron pipes. I have 0 iron pipes. Am I building iron pipes? Yeah, let's cancel this. And then bolts. I suppose that's useful. Okay, so we have everyone's up. So let's go in our map to another place. We're gonna try and head to that new place, that new zone. See if there's anything going on at the new place. Probably something that's worth investigating. Since it's in the middle of the zone after all, one would hope. And before we, so I'm gonna loop around. I'm gonna buy a bunch of fuel, and because like I have enough money now where it's like I can comfortably buy gas. I don't have to wait for them to give it to me on the quest line or anything like that. And something tells me that, you know, as we get going, there's gonna be less like I'm gonna have to buy more stuff as opposed to gosh dang it. You can, like, man the gun, you idiot. Alright, you man the gun. There's actually 2 Redwall games now. I don't know if they're related to each other. There's one with an otter character, and there's one with a mouse character. The one with the mouse character looks like a lot like a Ghost for... Looks like a lot like the Ghost of a Tale game. Someone just commented on something. I'll have to look at that later. I'm such a popular YouTuber that it's like, oh my gosh, someone commented on something I had said or a video I did. I'll have to look into that later. I actually don't mind that. It's much better to be unpopular than to be popular, because you can think for yourself and think and have time to think. It's much quieter. I like it. Alright, what quests do we have here? We need 12 cactus powder for... So... so I think this is where being thrifty, powder trade, and it basically is a trade, because basically we have a cactus farm at the other side of the loop, and we can like basically buy 10 cactus powders for like probably like $100 a piece maybe, and then like we can like instantly earn our money back, I think. Desert coils. Like coils seem to be becoming popular. So parentheses is what I have, right? So I don't have enough of those. I have enough of those. So we're gonna accept that one. I'm gonna take a powder trade from this one. I'm gonna like do one per. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort of do some what I'm calling a rotationary. So I'll take one quest from like each of these places and like sort of rotate around and then come back to it. Do we have like repair kits or anything like that? No, we do not. So I do need to build repair kits. Blue Summer Fox. Hey, Blue Summer Fox. How's it going, man? So, since you just joined, we're playing of Mice and Sands, which means it's voting time. If you click on the link in the description below, you'll be taken to a Google form. That Google form will have a list of games with anthropomorphic characters, which you can rate from 0, which means not voting at all, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. That'll count towards points towards that game. Whoever has the most points at the end of the thing will win. There's a free written-in form at the bottom as well. You can write as many furry games as you want. Separate them by commas or do something like that. And then basically that'll count as 5 points towards that particular game if you do a write-in candidate. Okay, so we'll just have them continue making a... How much do I drink? I can usually count the amount of alcoholic beverages I have in 1 year on a hand. Like occasionally, like maybe one holiday, 1 or 2 holidays a year, one at a furry convention. Like certainly not, it's certainly countable. Hey Nicholas, what's going on? Thank you for subscribing. I'm at 611 now. Woo! I'd love to see you drunk. I wouldn't love to see me drunk. I've never been drunk. It's not my thing. I like thinking. And being drunk means I'm not thinking. I'm kind of addicted to thinking. Alright, so... Okay, I'll wait for you guys to wake up. I guess I can't make any? Right, I need sheet iron. So we're going to turn that repeat off. And we're going to go with creating sheet iron because I don't have enough sheet iron apparently for anything. So we're going to repeat that instead. We're going to cancel that. Yes. Alright, boom, and alright. Oh, they had a baby! The Zoogie and the Pappy had a baby! Because they were sleeping in the bed at the same time. Oh, that's cheeky. That's cheeky. I get it now. Okay. To Pipu. Pasa, Pina, Pagu, Gyu, Guido, Zoogie. Yeah, he named it after his father. We have Zoogie and Zoogie. It's all cute. They have pregnancy really quick, don't they? Man, they just get like down to business. It's like, I'm beat. Yeah, I bet. I mean, you were both in bed and then you had a baby and you gave birth to the baby like... It's like it didn't even have time to permeate in the oven, man. What the heck? Rated M game. No. It's called Woohoo. Like you can make it rated T or E as long as you don't refer it to as long as you don't refer to the copulation as anything too deviant. They're gonna have a baby. Anyways, so I don't see the 4th one yet. So it must be like. It does take time? No, they're there. Okay, cool. So now we have 4 guys again. Yay! I think it's limit 4 per bedroom, though. So if I want more than 4, I'd have to make a bigger bedroom. I need like a bigger thing. So we prepared everything, got everything. Everything's good. We're going to head out to the next place. So let's go to the map. We're going to head up here. Let's go to the Artificial Oasis. Run around and collect stuff, dude. Okay, we got 5 beakers. Is that what we needed for that quest list? We need 10 beakers, so keep making beakers, dude. Somebody better start putting stuff away. There we go. Clean up that stuff. Yeah, I'm surprised they only had one. Man, the desert's really tough. Can't make litters anymore. Oh, battle stations. We got a desert bug. Seriously? Yeah, let's not mess with the beakers right now, dude. Get it on the gun. He did. You were denied epic pixel poking. Well, you know, if it's censored, it's heavily pixelated anyway, so... So, like, do I not, like, have room to, like... Let me open this real quick. Oh, we have, like... Wow, okay, we need to use some of these cow skulls. Is that what's going on here? No. Let me look at my item list and see like how I'm doing with cow skulls and things like that. Because if it's like more than... Yeah, I have a lot of cow skulls. I should sell some of those. Synthesized cheese is at 80, that's fine. But yeah, getting rid of some of these cow skulls will help clear up some inventory room. What was the other thing that was at 40? Like, let me look at each of these things. So material sand was also at 40 out of 40. How much is... Material sand's at 47. That's a lie. Or no, 47. There's 7 in the other one. Okay. So what takes... Like, what are they used for, I guess, is the question. Like, can I use them for anything, or should I just sell the stuff? I probably should just sell. No, I have no idea. I've never been to England, unfortunately. So, yeah. I do... Are you going for Confuzzled? Or are you going just to go... How far am I in game? I do not. In this game, I don't know. Like, our quest is to go to El Dorado, wherever that is. So basically, it's like follow the leads and then try to get to El Dorado. And I have no idea how long this game is going to take. I suspect that the game is going to take a long time to complete. So it's sort of grindy in my mind. It's sort of like you got to build up all this stuff, and like it's like you got to collect stuff and build stuff. So I'm guessing it's going to take a while, which is why I'm using it as the voting game. Like, basically, I basically play it between games, and then people vote for the game that they want me to play on the regular in the description below. Hey, Tom, you're here for the voting. You can go voting in the description below. I was just talking about it. A good time to talk about it. I'll talk about it at the next thing. But I'll go into detail when we get to our next stop here. I'm trying to think about if I need to sell some stuff, and I clearly do. Like, what is this? This is sheet iron. Like, do I have, like, way too much sheet iron or something? Like, I have a golden pocket watch. And I know there's an achievement for keeping the golden pocket watch, so I want to try to keep it. There's a bet of 1 of 5. I don't know if I'll keep that. Like, I should, like, clear out some of this inventory. Like, there's clearly some issues with, you doing that? Oh, we're almost at our next stop. So this is the artificial oasis. Oh, Annie, I did a video on Anthro Northeast. Mostly about that security thing they had a problem with about a year ago. The problem with their contractor, the security contractors at the hotel purchased for itself for the convention were a bit apparently heavy-handed, and I did a video about that. And it sounds like they've actually resolved that issue, which is kind of cool. Anyways. So I'm not going to buy gas yet because it's way too expensive here. So there's no rumors here. There's quests. Bland hell. Salt 40. I don't have salt. I don't have large plates. The droid's luxuries. I'll accept that one. And I'll deliver. Acquire wire. Acquire wire. You're funny. Okay, we have enough wire. Let's take that. Okay, yes. Deliver. Okay. So they want plates. You can take plates. We'll take that. That's a lot of money. They like glassware is worth a lot of coin. Like it's worth quite a bit of bucks. Oh, Nasaina did an episode on the guys from the security from that. That'd be kind of cool to watch. You should give me a link to that because I want to see. Or I can like Google it. I guess I can Google it. I can YouTube search it. Whatever it's called. It's owned by Google, right? It's close enough. Albany is as far north as I've gotten. The furthest north I've been is Wesley Island in A Bay. Watching Zootopia. Zootopia is a good thing to watch. My gosh, my chat's actually chatting. This is weird. Like it's getting to the point where it's like I actually have to like go. I'm gonna miss some stuff in the chat room because I'm playing a game. That's kind of cool. I like that. Anyways, so right. I was gonna see. Did we take the quest? Yeah, I took one. So I took that one. And if I fail a quest, I fail a quest. I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Oh yeah, so we were going to sell some stuff. Dude, is there a market here? There's a market. So I want to sell things. And I want to sell, like, things that I have way too much of. Okay, cool. So it actually... That's useful. So what it did was, it's like, here's your 40, here's your 13. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell all 13 of these. And I'm going to sell... I'm going to keep like 3/4 full, so I'm going to sell 10 of these. So I want to keep it at 3/4. And I think material sands was the same way. I mean, it's my idea is use it or lose it. So if I'm not using it, then I should lose it until I know what I need it for. But I should keep a bit on hand in case I do find, oh, well, I need to build this now and it requires this material. Sonic 3 or Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Sonic 3 oh, it is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I will 100% that thing in fursuit because I can do that. And I could probably do it in... And I mean 100%. I mean, like, probably go through... basically each character, all 3 characters, Tails, Sonic, and things, and get all the Chaos Emeralds. And it probably wouldn't take me too long. It'd probably be 1 episode per character, quite honestly, because it doesn't take too long. Yeah, Tom Fox is not a fox. He's a squirrel. He's a squirrel dude. He's an awesome squirrel dude. I've known him for a while. I know a lot of older furs, I guess it is. Like, I have a very mature person, so like even when I was like 20-something, like I knew quite a bit of 30-year-olds because I had a maturity about me. So I'm gonna sell 10 of these. Okay, anything else? So, no, 0 to 21, 0 to 27. 27. Oh, okay, so that. 30, 40, 25, cactus flower, 27, 20, 20 synthesized milk, 20 turret rounds, 10 timber. See, that golden pocket watch gets you a lot of money, but at this point I don't want to sell it, I want to keep it. Like, we started out with the golden pocket watch, if you don't remember. So, like, it was like one of those things that was given to us on the way out. Insect spawn. I don't think there was anything else overflowing. Like sheet irons, like there's a bunch of sheet iron, but they're kind of all spread out. Whoa! I'm not that low on cheese, am I? No, okay. And not on water either, it's just that they're kind of split up. Let's let me have these guys put it below. So what I was saying is voting in the description below. So how it works is you click on the link in the description below, and you will be led to a Google form. You will fill out the Google form. You will rate each game from 0, which is not voting at all, to 5. So if you want to vote for it, you can do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the end of the night, the totals for each of those games will be tallied up, and the one with the highest total wins. There is also a write-in form in which you can write in a game or maybe even a list of games. Just like kind of do me a solid and sort of comma delimit them. Basically what that means in computer science lingo is like game A, comma, game B, comma, game C, comma, sort of that sort of thing, just so I know that it's not all one title. And any game that you do enter that way, it has to be furry oriented. If it's not, then I'll just kind of toss it. It'll be given 5 points automatically, and if it is a game that is furry related, I'll add it to the list next time for actual voting. So that's kind of how it works. Sort of Switch and Steam only. If a Switch one does get in there, I'll see what I can do. I might just do it like a really terrible way and just like put it on my smart TV and put a camera at my smart TV or something. I don't have a system for it yet. I'll have to look it up and see if there's a way I can connect it. It's probably not too expensive. You're gonna turn 40 in May. Holy cow, dude. I am sorry. I'm still only 33. I've still got 7 whole years to get to that point. Yeah, the game is kind of adorable. It actually is very useful for this voting thing too, because okay, no one's making anything here. Am I out of? I'm out of lo-fi scrap. Ooh. Now there's an issue. My brain just went, huh. Ain't that a... Okay, turn off the repeats. Well, this just made things interesting. Without lo-fi scrap, I can't really, Am I going to have to purchase my lo-fi scrap now? Can I purchase lo-fi scrap? No. There might be a store in this thing that sells it. And if it does, I need to take it. Because, yeah, lo-fi scrap is kind of important. Same with hi-fi scrap. If I don't have that, it's like, I don't know if that's like not available as a drop unless you go like back to the beginning. Because lo-fi scrap is kind of an early game drop, I think. So, yeah. Things just got a little complicated. The foundation of our production has just fallen out from under us, so same here. Okay. Any tasks you can do. No lo-fi scrap, no lo-fi scrap. We can make some repair kits. I want to do that like... I'll do that like 5 times. And then scrap disassembly. Oh, you can take hi-fi scrap and turn it into lo-fi scrap. cool. Okay. So that works. So we better do that repeatedly. That's how you do it. You take the hi-fi scrap and you make 2 lo-fi scrap out of it. Yeah, well, Agent's older than you. But he's a cool dude anyway. It's experience, man. We each have experience. The older you get, the more experience you get. It's like that lady from Fried Green Tomatoes says. It's like, face it, lady, we're younger and faster. Face it, ladies, I'm older and I have more insurance. Or I have better insurance or something like that. So we're gonna head here to the airport. And the airport has cheap gas for some reason. Who knows why? Alright, this thing is not working either, so we can turn the constructor up. We'll execute that. We're going to cancel that because obviously it's no good because we don't have any lo-fi scrap. We did create a bunch of stuff though, so. Yeah, I only drink rarely. It's basically, if I drink more than like more than I can count on my hands a year, then it's been a pretty bad year. Yeah, no, I keep away from too much boozing. You know, Strangelove joked earlier that it's like I have him drink. It's like, yeah, like I had like 5 beers, or what was it, 3 beers the one night you were here, but it was like really like it was like the Coors Light sort of like, you know, wasn't drunk or anything. It wasn't even tipsy. I was just kind of like, it's a drink. It was over like the course of like 6 hours too. Okay, cool. So now we're getting some lo-fi scrap. Okay, so we're not building anything here. Bed assembly, chair assembly, oven assembly. Precision tool, armor, enhanced assignments. You have 6 of those, 2 of these, 9 of these. So we're gonna do that. Gears. Bricks, wire, piano wire, M spring, rubber hose, timber. We might as well make some timber. I just want to not do like 2 things doing lo-fi scrap at the same time and hit a wall again. Your dog's an alcoholic. Oh no! Yeah, I've been in the fandom since, when is it now? I was online since like 16, probably. Made like my first sort of furry account at like 18, obviously. And then sort of went from there. I didn't attend my first convention though until I was like 26? 26. So like if you're one of those people who are like, oh man, if you're like 20 years old and you're like, oh man, I've never been to a convention before, and it's like, oh man, I really feel like I need to go. It's like you can survive without them. I did for like a good decade in the fandom, so. Okay, so we're gonna buy gas. Actually, let's look at the quests first. Rubber hose, we need 2 of those. Picking bricks. Hey! See, building bricks paid off. Because now we're gonna get 300 liters of fuel for free. Yay, we're up to 650. Wire, 3, synthesized water, 10. Yeah, that's good. Acquire wire, sure. Deliver. Okay. A droid snack. Holy cow, dude. Oh, 8. Okay, I need 8 wires. Oh, we'll take that. That'll be the one I take with me. And if that's the one I'm taking with me, then I should probably have you start building on the quest stuff. So is it wire? Yeah. It was wire, right? I believe it was wire. Yeah. So I'll have him build the wire while we're going to the new place. So we're going to go to the new place, guys! New place. So if you guys haven't voted, the vote is in the description below. You can vote on the next game that we will play next week at 8:30 p.m. We're getting to the point where we might have to call it a night after we see this new place, see what happens there, when we'll head back here with the piano, or with the wires, not the piano wires. There's a difference between piano wires and wires, apparently. I think a wire's a wire. What do you think? Oh, I was going to buy gas. Because this is the cheapest gas in the area, so fill her up. Alright. Alright, so let's head down to the Sandworm Burrow. This game auto-saves, right? Just in case. I saved the. I think I saved the second game because I lost a bunch of mice, and I was like, I want to save just in case I do something stupid. But yeah, so let's go to the Sandworm Burrow. That doesn't sound dangerous at all. We're all gonna die. How much everyone want to bet we're all gonna die? Place your bets, people. Place your bets. Place your bets. Yeah, cons are pretty fun. You know, you have the right people to hang around with and all that stuff. They're good. They're a hoot. Even when there's nothing going on, I do like to see what's going on. S is going to be about, like, I do like looking at logistics and stuff. I don't volunteer for cons and do staffing and all that, even though, like, it's pretty much within my wheelhouse. I'm certainly a workaholic, and, you know, workaholics are certainly appreciated when it comes to volunteers and staff, but given that I cover conventions as sort of like a news person, I don't think it's in my best interest to get involved in a convention in that way, because, oh gosh, there's 3 people sleeping. That's no good. If you were all tired, I would have, like... I hate it when they get stuck in that loop. They're like, I'm gonna run over here. No, I'm gonna run over here. No, I'm gonna run over here. No, I'm gonna go back. No, 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 I can't make it to the dining room. Help! I'm stuck in a loop. Hopefully we don't get into like a fight, because we are screwed. Oh, okay, yellow badges. I've never heard of that. I know there's some conventions that accept minors, and there's others that don't. I've never been to a convention that never accepted minors. I've never been to an 18+ convention. Oh, this ship. Oh, we get a new ship! Welcome. If it isn't my favorite pile of junk riding mice, a real pleasure to see you. I unearthed another bargain. Care to take a look? Oh boy, the shady earthing again. This wonderful ship has room for 40 rooms, and all amazing. Price of $4,000. That's $1,000 or $100 a room. I salvaged it from a nest of very unpleasant sandworms. They gobbled up all this poor ship's innards and tossed her aside. Which is why both the interior and exterior are caked with sandworm excrement. But, the frame is as good as new. A little slimy, but good as new. As you well know, the hull of the ship must be a metal strong enough to resist its planet's corrosive sand. The hull is strong enough. The hull is strong, but we'd need to disassemble your current ship for parts we need to make the ship move. What do you say? This is our home, and we let her fall to ruin. It'd be great to restore her and farm her beauty. What should we do? $4,000, obviously, and I do need more room. Like, I'm running out of room for things. This baby can fit all your mice. Taps the roof. Oh, you're gonna stream tomorrow? What are you streaming? Tomorrow I'm gonna have to probably dig myself out of whatever we're gonna get tomorrow for snow. And also record the next episode for Sunday's news show. And finish up writing the written version of it. I'm going to try and do that a little bit more this year, is try to write up things for Flera and sort of make it co-equal to that. Because for one, it also helps with people who have hearing impairments. Because that came up during the YouTuber panel at MFF, is that like, yeah, YouTube's great and all, but you know, deaf people, like they need to hear what you're saying. And you can't really do that if you're saying it unless you have somebody like transcribing what you're saying for the whole what's it called, closed captioning. So if I like write something that's just as good, and actually I think the written form's a little better because it's like it's more concise. Because I could say, oh, that sounds dumb. I can edit that. May young furries rule the world. My feet are oh wow, that's a nice looking ship. Look at that. My masterwork is complete! I put the parts from the disassembled rooms into the storage for you. The fuel's on the house. As are the random materials I had left over. You should be able to build your bridge and a few ladders with them. Alrighty then, thanks for your business. Sweet. Everything's moved into the new ship. All previously constructed rooms have been disassembled, but all the items used to build them is in storage. We can use those materials to reconstruct our rooms with a brand new layout. Just think of all the rooms we can build with all this space. Choose a place for your bridge and we'll resume the journey. Alright, let's pause. Or, hold on, I'll save here. So, I guess the Sandworm Bureau is actually just a new thing. And I needed it just in the nick of time because I was just complaining about, like, oh man, I would love to build things and I don't have enough room and I kind of built this thing in sort of a regrettable position. And, like, now it's like, okay, I know I need to build a bedroom. Actually, I can probably build 2 bedrooms now. I should probably save a slot for a bedroom. Or I can build bedroom. So now I'm doing this architecture stuff in my brain. Oh, so cool. So like you do a bedroom, the dining room, and then the bedroom. So that way, like, they don't do this whole I'm slungery thing and like run across the ship and then run back across the ship and then run across the ship again and then get stuck in this stupid loop. Basically we could do that. Where's my chat room? There it is. Oh, bye, Nicholas. Go rule the world, man. Go rule the world. So basically what I'll probably do is I will build up this ship and then I will save the game and like I'll come up with a layout. I'm going to save it before I do the layout and I'll save it after in case I have buyer's remorse. And then after I redesign this ship, voting will be closed. So get your votes in now. Because it's probably going to take me a good 10 minutes to kind of like plan it out and just kind of build things back up. So go ahead and go down to the link in the description below and vote for the games if you haven't voted for them already. Vote 1 to 5, or if you don't like it at all, just don't vote for it at all and it'll give you 0 points. So let's build. Let's pause here for a second. So there's 5 things at the bottom. So probably the things to build at the bottom are 4 containers. And then build a ladder in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do build. We're going to build a ladder here. And we're going to build cargo rooms. And these are going to be here. We're going to build another cargo room here. We're going to build another cargo room here. We're going to build another cargo room here. Oh, it's already got a cargo room. Okay, cool. They're like, you want to build cargo rooms down at the bottom, don't you? Yes, that's the smartest idea. Okay. So the bottoms are all the cargo. Cancel. Alright, so we built our cargo rooms. The next thing we want to do is build workbenches. The workbenches we're going to want to surround the ladder with. So we're going to build 2 workbenches. We're going to build them around here. And we're going to build another ladder. I'm going to build the ladder here. Alright. Do I have to upgrade all this again? Yes, I do. We're going to build a dismantler on this one. Build a dismantler on this one. So we're going to upgrade the 2 workbenches to dismantler. It's a really calm and collected game. There's not too much going on it. Is that a map room or is that the engine room? That's the engine room. Okay, so the question is, I'm going to build the, I don't know, what would go up here? That's kind of a, like maybe that's the, yeah, I know what's going to go up there. That's the bridge, baby. That is the bridge. And in order to get there, we got to build 2 ladders. All right, let's build the ladders up to the bridge. The bridge will be at the top. I mean, obviously, it looks like a bridge, doesn't it? I mean, that's where you put it. All right, so what else do we need? We need bedrooms. And so to build the bedrooms, we need... So this is kind of where I'm getting used to, like, where we need things and things like that. So it's kind of like, I kind of got a handle on it, so I kind of know what I need to build. So it's kind of, it's kind of complicated at first. There's a lot of numbers and kind of scary, but like as soon as you get used to it, you're kind of like, okay, I know where everything is now. Sleeping quarters. Sleeping quarters. Do I have sleeping quarters? There it is. We're gonna build. Oh, it's 5. I think that odd number is killing me, bro. Dang it. Well, what I'll do is we'll build sleeping quarters here. And we're going to build the kitchen that we had. We're going to build that right here. And we're going to save this slot for another sleeping quarters in case we want one in the future. That way, because I remember in the last ship when I had it, you know, there was that whole issue with them trying to run from the food pantry to the sleeping quarters, and it was a big old pain in the butt for them, so I want to try and keep that open. we did have, if I recall, we had a furnace, and I'm going to put the furnace right here at the very front of the thing, because that'll be... Obviously, like, it'll take a while to get the supplies from to and from it. That's going to be a pain in the butt, but I wanted the bedroom there, and it's kind of a good way to have a 2-slot there. I need a gunner room, and I think that's going to go... we had a gunner room, right? So we had a gunsmith, which was to create shells and stuff like that. I don't think I need one of those yet, but we should probably have one. Where was it? The turret room, gunsmith, workbench, cargo room, ladder room, dismantle room, cargo room, furnace, sewing room, gunsmith. Manufactures the bullets, turret. We do need a turret. So we need gears. So can somebody create some gears for me? Gear extraction. This one can be done here too. Because we don't want to be sitting ducks out there when we get out there. If we get attacked, we don't have a gun to protect ourselves. We're gonna be kind of screwed. He didn't give me all the supplies he claimed that we would get, because really, like, I have to rebuild my calorie station and things like that, and I have to rebuild some of the other things. I can turn up the speed a bit. Love how it's like quiet. It's like we're taking our time building it up, baby. So basically, we don't have to come back here again for anything. You just kind of go around the horn a few times. I don't know, like, if we'd run into something that would, like, get us a new path or something, now that we have this new ship. But we'll find out next time. You'll have to... Next time's going to be a while, depending on what game we're playing, so... So if you ever want to figure it out yourself, you might want to buy the game. Play it yourself. You're going to leave some space for additional storage. That's at the bottom. There's 4 chests down at the very, very bottom floor. So basically, it's the best place to put them, too, because, like, all the stuff that comes in from the ground comes in on the bottom floor. So, like, literally having all the chests on the bottom floor like that is a lot more efficient than my old setup, which had, like, the 2 chests up here, and it was all kind of a mess. You just come back to this game numerous times, and I just now notice the robot. Yeah, the robot with the grass skirt. Yeah, that's in the not that menu, but this menu. So we have like a hula dancer on our thing. All right, so we have gears. I think we have enough gears to make a turret now. Yes. I think a turret is worth 2. I don't want to do it there because I want a bedroom there if I want a future bedroom. I think here, I'm going to put it in the middle. I'm going to make it very easily accessible because, like, if we get attacked, then we need to, like, have somebody on the gun right away, and having it, like, in the dead center of the ship I think will be very useful, because then it'll be like the guy can get to the gun as quick as possible. This one I think we can have not the workbench, there's a gunsmith, but we need sheet iron, so let's make some sheet iron, guys. Let's stop this repeat off. Let's actually just cancel it outright. We need some sheet iron. Oops. And constructor up, coil fabrication. Any other buildings I want to build or any other rooms? Workbench, we have enough of those. Workbench is the only thing I can really build at this point. We need an infirmary is a thing. We need to get glass in order to do that and a lot of sheet iron. Yeah, he definitely didn't give me back like what I purchased because like let's repeat glass production here. We're gonna make an infirmary. The infirmary is probably also going to be dead center. I probably want to put it right here, just so it's easily accessible. Same with the gunner ship thing. And having it downstairs from that, and instead of having it next to the bedroom, would probably be more useful. Is this still making gears? Yeah, let's have you stop that for now. You can make whatever one you're making. I just don't want to waste lo-fi scrap. This is only the 4th time we've been back to this game, though, guys. So, like, I'm just gonna pause here and just kind of like build up as much as I can until we have a. I want to do infirmary first. I think we have enough glass now. Do we have any bricks? Ceramics. Cactus bread. Bacon bread. Bacon bread. Magnet refinement. You can make magnets? Me. Melting. Yeah, I don't want to upgrade like that until I like need something out of it. Let's like make one specialized one. Is this one more specialized or is this one? Okay, they're both constructor up. So I'm going to make this one, I'm going to put this one as a higher one. Like I want like one specialized one and like one that's just kind of like, yeah, whatever, we'll just throw people at it and make some low quality stuff like pipes and things like that. Yeah, this game actually, as I said, I play this one only between games. So I do have the playlist. The playlist will, and I'll add this to the playlist as soon as I'm done. I have to add it to the playlist as soon as I'm done. Usually I don't put my games in a playlist until I'm finished, though I should get in the habit of putting it in the playlist as soon as I'm done with it. But this one I definitely do because obviously it'll be a while before we come back to it for our next voting session. So basically, whatever game you vote for in the link in the description will be the one that we do, and then we'll go from there. And then that'll be the next one we play for until we complete it, or until I get tired of it, or whatever happens. Cargo room, infirmary. So we have glass. We got plenty of glass. So let me stop making glass because. Turn off the repeater, please. I don't want to overmake things if I don't need to. I mean, obviously we had to make beakers, right? So we can make some beakers. Can we make beakers? We can't make beakers. If we can't make beakers, you know what that means. We need to make bricks. so that I can upgrade my furnace again, so I can make beakers. See, it's forcing me to relearn like what status everything kind of needs to be too, in order to make what. So now I know like what can make what and from the beginning. Oh, hold on. Let me watch this guy real carefully. Do they have to put something in the bottom and then do things at the top? Because if that's the case, then I'm in trouble. Yeah. It's going to be the most inefficient furnace ever. So unless I can, like, get a ladder there, but I don't want to use a ladder there. I want a bedroom there. Dang it. Oh well, it'll be a very inefficient furnace. I don't think I'll need to make it that efficient. I think I know who Skycat is. Are we out of, like, lo-fi? We're out of lo-fi. Alright, cancel that then. Do you have enough bricks to upgrade this? Not yet. I think I have something up and running enough to get moving. So, since I have enough stuff to get moving, we're going to give it a test run. Let's just have our guys head out back to the thing, and we'll end it there for the night. We'll do it slow, so you guys have time. As soon as I hit my next stop, voting's over, so get voting. If you haven't voted, voting in the description below. Oh, wait, is the engine not working? Yay. Okay. You had to connect the engine first. Did you try turning it on? It's like, why aren't we moving? Oh, did you try turning it off and on again? Did you unplug it? Unplug it for 30 seconds and you're good. Okay, there we go. Okay. I forgot that turning the engine on was a thing. But anyways, yes. Vote in the description below. Hurry! Because we're heading there and I'm going as slow as possible so you can do it. Basically, in the description below, you can go to a Google form, and the Google form is for the game that we'll play the next time. You can vote on any of the games below from 1 to 5, and if you don't vote at all, then it's going to be a 0. And whichever game gets the most points at the end of the whole thing will be the next game we play next week, and next week's stream at 8:30. So get voting and good luck to the game that you want to have you play. I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of interesting, diverse decisions now because sounds like one of y'all wants Sonic 3, and I know Agent didn't want Sonic 3. Agent wanted Mutant Year Zero, I think. He voted early because he was going to be at work, so I let him vote early. I got to see his results. He wants Mutant Year Zero. Shh, you're not supposed to tell what people are voting for. Voting's a secret. Shh. No, hold on, my chat's not visible. I did Sonic Mania on this channel, so if you want to see me play a Sonic game, And I did them both in Fursuit. I played both the original one when it came out for Sonic Mania, and I also played the Encore mode in Fursuit. Funnily enough, the Encore mode, I found a cheeky way to kind of cheat the system. But I never ended up having to use it after I started off that second time. Do I have enough for upgrading this yet? Yes, I do. Okay, execute. And let's actually let me turn this off. Cancel that, and we're gonna stop repeating that task. What are my quests looking like anyway? We need 6 beakers, which of course I already know that. We need 3 large plates. We need 12 cactus powders. Cactus powder will be available at the cactus thing. Memo to myself. Memo to myself. Cactus powder. Please remember to buy things. But then again, you might look at your quest list. Look at your quest list. Remember to buy cactus powder. And the milk. Don't forget the milk. Wire. I need 1 more. Okay, so I need 1 more wire. Okay, then. Well, let's build 1 more wire, then. That'll be easy enough. Oh, yeah, I needed the wire for coming back to the thing. And then I'll complete that quest and we'll be done. Cool. Wire. Pants on fire. Execute. Alright, cool. My HP doubled? Yeah, my HP is at 2... it was at 100 before? I think it was at like 150 or something. Okay. So I'm going to let him build that wire. Did this finish upgrading? Yeah, okay. Glass 5, we need 4 beakers. So we need 4 more of those. So we're going to execute, and execute. Okay. Okay, we got enough wire. Okay, so now we can go to the outpost, go to the quests. Deliver the snack. You need 5 bricks, which we have, but... So, this is where I don't want to take this one. I'll take it, but I won't finish it, because, like, if I take 300 liters of fuel now, I'll end up having, like, a 60. I only end up getting a benefit of 60, and that's not good. That's not really worth anything. And that's kind of meh, too. So I'll take this. I'll take it, but I won't finish it. And I'll do a rotation around the block, see if we find anything new. Memo to myself, like I'll watch probably the last 10 minutes of gameplay and figure out where I was. But basically the idea is that I'm going to go around the horn again, see if there's any rumors. Gravity well, Rocketeer's hardships, tips, construction essentials. Let's say you have a room that you want to build, but don't want to know how to make it. Well, if you have all the materials you need, it'll show up in the build menu anyway. It's not like it's hard to learn how to build a room. Just roll into any outpost taverns and buy a drink. But still, for some reason, you can figure out how to build a room on your own without buying anyone any drinks. I see. Oh, okay, so as soon as I have materials to build a certain room, I can build it even if... Constructing commercial bases in orbit around this planet wasn't a bad idea, but their parent companies went bankrupt one by one, leaving the bases abandoned. Then one abandoned base exploded, and Armageddon started playing pool. The debris of the explosion hit another base, which exploded, leaving more debris, which hit your base, and you get the rest. This crazy debris chain reaction is called the Kessler syndrome. It's no laughing matter. Even though some tiny reaching subsonic speeds can tear a hole into something big. Flimsy old rocket doesn't stand a chance. That's why it's so hard to leave this planet. Every so often you come across those helmet-wearing Earthlings. And I know they're wobbling around like they have had a bad hit, but that's just because this planet's gravity is way stronger than their home planets. Okay, so this is not Earth. All right, market. Oh, we are at 20 water. Oh, that is no good. We need to get up to... We're gonna buy 25. I'm gonna try and keep it above 25 at all times. Because I think without water you get kind of bad, so... Anything worth selling. Just trying to clear everything out so we can just head off next time. Timber. So we have that out of 60. We have enough cow skulls again? No. Just haven't put it away, I guess. You have a gearbox. What's a gearbox for? Anyways, we should save it up. This is fun. I'm kind of disappointed that I had to end. But it is 10:45, so let's not overwrite that one. Let's do save 2. Remember to load save game 2. Just so you remember. Okay. Alright, so we're going to quit the game. Back to desktop. Ah! Everything went down! Acquire the wire. Acquire the wire. Okay, voting time. So, am I live still? Am I still up? Is it still working? I know the thing's not working, but, alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all this stuff. Let me bring up... Let me just, I'm going to be ignoring chat for a little bit. I got to bring up the file. How many responses did we get today? "13 responses. Woo! That's a healthy pool, maybe. A lot better than last time. I think it was like 7 last time. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, let me bring this up on the screen. Let me bring up my screen. There it is. Okay, cool. Whoa! Let me properties, inner window. I mean, that works, I guess. I don't think it's good, though, because it's, like, too much of the window. Like, if I do it like that. How's that looking? Let me turn it off and on. Oop. That's fine. I think that'll work. Let me just expand it a little bit then. If I go like that, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then turn it off and on again. Let me edit the scene. Ooh, nope. Okay, that's what's going on. All right, let's finagle this a little bit then. Finagling. Why is it like doing it equal parts? Capture, compatibility mode, use filter pointering, set base resolution. No, let's not do that. All right, we'll work with what we got. I'll try to make it work. I'll kind of expand it out like this. So you zoom way in, so you can see that there's 13 responses, I guess. I'm still trying to learn how to use the inner window stuff in real time. I should probably set it up before stream. But then again, I came in like I got home like 5 minutes before stream. Furry game, furry game, furry game, furry game. Play furry game. All right. So in order to do this, if you haven't seen it before, I click on the responses tab, and it gives it to me in this format, which is cool because you can probably kind of see which ones are going to win, but that's not quick. What's quick is we need to change it into this, which is the create spreadsheet thing, which I don't know if you can see it or not. Boo. I know you can't. And if I, okay, let me try and resize this window a bit. Again. Actually, what I can do is I'm going to reduce this OBS thing a little bit. Move it over here. And we're going to do window capture, properties. We're going to do subregion. And we're going to select the region. I'm going to select or move the box to there. Hit OK. And I think that should fix the problem. Did it fix the problem? Not quite. I think the resolution thing's not working. I don't know what's going on with it. No, not you. Actually, I'm going to turn off game capture because I don't need that anymore. Inner window. Entire window? No, that didn't help. Inner window. Select the region. I don't know why. It is a mystery to me. Oh, there it goes. Okay. No, it did it right. I just didn't freaking resize this thing. There we go. Awesome. All right, we're there. Whoa. Whoa. Anticipation's killing you guys. I'm just messing around with things. So this button is the one I'm talking about. Create the spreadsheet. So we're going to create a spreadsheet out of it. Boom. All right. Pop-up blocked. Open it, please. There we go. Yeah, you can see the whole thing this time. I looked at the last video and it did kind of cut it off. So each of these is one of your votes up to the 14. So there were 13 votes, minus 1 here for the title. So basically all I got to do is do total. And now the L key works this time. Amazing. And then just need to do sum of B 2 B 14. Hey, all the skills I learned at work came in handy. And then all I gotta do is click drag this all the way across to each game. Alright. High is not a game, son. Skyrim. We have 2 Skyrims? Are you serious? You know, Skyrim would take forever and a day, right? Actually, if I just did the main quest and focused on the main quest, then I could do Skyrim. But Skyrim's like, that's a 60-hour game and I do 2-hour sessions. You know how long that would take? You guys are brutal. You guys are brutal. I'd have to, like, basically if we did Skyrim, I would have, you're going to force me to, like, do it like once every freaking, like I'd have to do it more than once a week for sure, because in order to get as much like done as I would need to get done. I kind of also have like a little Furwind. That one was a good game. I think, did I not have Furwind as something to vote for? I did. So that doesn't count. It's on here, dude. You tried to trick me. Tried to trick me. That's already... Oh no, it was the one guy. The guy below you voted a 5. Okay. This is on the ballot. Silly. So Skyrim's not on the ballot. I can put it on the ballot. If Skyrim does get picked, I'm gonna hate y'all. It's gonna take a lot of time. Starlink for Battle Star Fox option. I like you. That's a good idea. That's actually something I heard about. So I'm going to put this in bold, and I'm going to put this in like a green. Say yes, we're going to take you next time. We're going to add Skyrim to the... Well, we're going to add Skyrim to the list, I suppose. Because we had 2 people vote for it. So we have 10 points for Skyrim. Furwind's already on the ballot. And 5 points for Starlink. But, obviously those aren't going to win. But, because we already have like 17 and 19 here. But we will definitely add those to the list next time. So I'll remember to do that. So all y'all are anticipating what's going to win. So let's figure that out. Armello's got 20, so no. Because we got 29. Beyond Good and Evil's got 29. I bet you this vote is Tom. I know this vote is Tom. Because it's like 5... Let me guess. Let me look for Sonic. Sonic. No, actually, he voted 5. No, so that's not him. That might have been that Fox dude that left early. One of these 3s is Tom. So I was wrong. Anyway, so let's stop trying to guess votes. Beyond Good and Evil's winning so far. Deltarune got close. Beyond Good and Evil. Furwind, 36. So bye Beyond Good and Evil. Furwind's at 36. And I think, was this one the one that gave it Furwind? Furwind. Did they vote for Furwind? If they didn't, then They did vote for Furwind. So it was on the ballot and you voted for it. Did you not pay attention to what you were voting for? Man, we gotta talk. I don't know if we can allow you to vote anymore. No, we're fine. If you didn't vote for it and they put in Furwind, I would have given him 5 points. I just would have moved the 5 points over to that. 16, not even close. So Furwind. Furwind and Mutant Year Zero. Mutant Year Zero took out Furwind. 4 points. 4 points. Oh, Niche was close too. Redwall's was pretty good. Russian Dogs got pretty good. Sonic, poor Sonic. Like, nothing really got below 10 points. Like, what was the worst one? It looks like we're doing Mutant Year Zero. The worst one didn't get worse than 10 points. DuckTales looks like it was the worst. And Owlboy and DuckTales. Owlboy and DuckTales. 2 bird games got egged real hard. So, I don't know if I should just toss the one that gets the least amount of votes. That'd be just mean. I'll just leave them on just in case someone picks them later on. But Furwind was really close. Poor Furwind. He's like, I was so close. But in the next game, Strangelove will be very happy to hear this, will be Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. So for those of you who haven't heard about this game, it's basically a furry XCOM. Or some sort of thing where you're playing a duck and a pig character. I've read reviews for it. Seems like it's a stealth game. I haven't played it yet. I will be playing it blind, but we will be playing that next time. On this particular channel, we will be playing that. So thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you again next week. Oh wow, it's 11 sharp. Nice. It's almost as if I planned that. We'll see you again next week at January 25th at 8:30 for Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden. And you know what? That's useful for me because I'll play that game and then I can actually write a review for Flavor for it. Probably won't be before the Ursa Majors, unfortunately, so I won't be able to like go, yeah, you should vote for that for 2018, because it was released in 2018. But anyways, I'm going to get the hop out of here, so I'll see you next time. I'll see you on Sunday for review and all that other stuff, and thank you very much. Have a good night.